Hey guys, today I'm gonna make a video about my winter predictions for 2018-2019. Before I get started, please consider hitting like, subscribe, or post notifications for more updates on my weather videos. It does help a lot. So here we go. Right now, let's see, we're gonna start here. Today is August 30th. So here what I'm looking at is the probability of an above average temperature for the next few months. This is for September, October, November through NOAA. So it shows here that we're going to be above average in the Northeast and New England, as well as throughout the country, most of the country in the Southwest. And then your chances are more precipitation than average. Florida and Arizona and Utah have more chance of above average. This is for the fall. At the end of the video, I'm gonna show my final predictions for the winter. Here for Alaska, showing above a 60% chance of an above average year, or 3-month period between October, November, December. So that's what this means here. This 40 means 40% chance of above average. This means a third of a chance. This means equal chance of above, at, or below average. And it looks like a wetter than normal south. As for the year, we're supposed to be getting an El Nino. See, even here, we're showing closer to average for the Mid-Atlantic region, and the west looks above average for the beginning of winter. Looks like a wet start to the winter down south. The northwest looks dry. Now here's the winter. Looking at equal chances here in the south. The northern states see above average, above a 40% chance, some places 50%. And there's most wet throughout the southeast and southwest. January, February, and March. Here it gets dry out in the Midwest and Great Lakes. Northern states above average still. At average or equal chances at the south. And here the northwest looks all above average, and all the northern states and everything. South cooler and wetter. Now here's the Farmer's Almanac. They're calling for warm and wet. This is the old Farmer's Almanac. Warm, dry. Warm, dry out here too. Seems like warm and wet and snowy out in the west area. They're predicting everywhere except the southwest. They're calling for a weak El Nino. which is usually when the equatorial Pacific between, let's see, maybe Papua New Guinea and Peru, which is like the equatorial Pacific. If it's above average, it's an El Nino. If it's below average, it's a La Nina. Now let's see the other Farmer's Almanac. Oops. This website has a whole different prediction. They're calling for a cold winter. Not sure if they go by El Ninos on this site. It's been struggling the last couple of years because there's been El Ninos and La Ninas a lot. So here it's calling for cold and white, wet, wintry mix. So basically the East Coast looks cold and cloudy and wet. Very cold in the Midwest. Lots of snow. Cold with some precipitation in the southwest. Warm towards California. Average and wet towards Washington. Sorry about that, it was an accident. So, the most snow will fall January and February, as most years. Winter's coming and is going to be teeth chattering. Here's a look at the Canadian model, or the Canadian forecast. I mean, really, we're saying teeth chattering cold. It is always cold. Like up here, cold, snowy, biting cold. Typical winter temperatures. So they're calling for a snowy April for Canada. So if you live there, don't expect spring until at least the end of April, especially on the east coast of Canada. And now, let's see my predictions. Here we are. Here, I just put a little notes. My prediction is going to be a cold start in the Midwest. It's going to be very wet towards February and March in the south and north. And in January. February is going to be the wettest month with rain. So here's the legend. Here, the red is Arctic air is mild, wet, and white. Green is the west coast. Comfortable, wet. Yellow, mild, dry. Blue is the southeast, raw, rainy, and cold. And the orange will be mild with wintry mix, like rain and snow. Alright. I hope you enjoyed my predictions for winter. It's my first time sharing them, so tell me how I can change it for next year. Your critiques will help me out a lot. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.